What's up, y'all? Capone Tony here, and welcome to another Ever Crisis video. So in this one, I will be doing the kind of a guide or walkthrough of Robio, the very hard Crisis Dungeon that just released last night. Pretty easy, especially if you're a brand new account. I assume you will have, I mean, not a brand new account, but a day one account. You will have no problem getting through this. Newer players, maybe a little bit more difficulties, obviously because you're new, but I'm just going to do a quick run through of it and just kind of show you what I bring along the way, what's needed. Also, just to kind of, if you just only need symbol enemy info, pretty much everything in here is weak to Magic Lightning. So Magic Lightning setup, Monster Hunter Tifa, Vincent's Halloween setup. If you have that, you're going to pretty much have no problem. There's a bunch of other Magic Lightning weapons I'll run through as well once I show the setup I'm going to use. But yeah, that Circle Sigil, maybe a defense down weapon or a Debrave against Bloody Worm if you can't kill it fast enough. Yeah, other than that, pretty standard. Let's actually go into, this is the setup I cleared it with, this one, but I'm going to show a different setup once I run the video. Actually, it wasn't that. It was just this, you know. I think Bahamut Cloud could probably, you know, run through this whole thing by himself because of that flat damage and the AoE, but I brought Magic Lightning Tifa. I brought Aerith's new setup, the Terra stuff, because she can do magic, or she can do lightning resist down. So if you don't have Terra, or yeah, Terra Aerith, you can bring anyone that does magic, or yeah, lightning resist down. So that would be Red 13, Seaside Collar, Yuffie's Windslash, or Kate Sith as well has his new weapon from Halloween if you got that. So yeah, multiple options you can do there. But yeah, I had Magic Lightning Tifa here. She was only OB1, and it was still really no problem because, you know, the recommended power for these Crisis Dungeons was like 250 something. You know, I'm like 648k. So I'm gonna use a more, I guess, newer player-friendly setup. You know, even this is still even a little bit overpowered. I do want to bring Aerith as Terra though, just to kind of showcase her because, you know, I pull it on her. I want to kind of showcase what she can do. So yeah, for this setup, which is what I'm going to be running the dungeon with, I'm using one less item and one less materia and one less sub-equip just to kind of, you know, nerf myself a little bit. I brought Wizard Staff because this does magic lightning damage as well as yeah, AoE, and then obviously her Terra Rod will do the lightning resist debuff AoE as well as some magic down elemental damage. You know, I brought a Cura so I can do a Cure All. But yeah, nothing too crazy here. Tifa, she's wearing a gear voucher, you know, costume. I brought, you know, this is OB10. I wish I could kind of nerf this a little bit, but yeah, you get the idea. Magic Lightning Crystal Gloves. It's 500% Magic Lightning AoE. Good R abilities for lightning and HP. And then something like this. I brought a Foam Sword just to boost magic defense all allies. Flower Vase, you know, nice weapon for magic attack and magic ability potency. You know, something basic. And Angeal, he actually has a nice weapon here, CC Alloy Greatsword, so 600% magic lightning damage, magic attack 40, 10 lightning potency. Didn't even brand it yet, but this weapon type two-hander, you can actually use this to debuff the Bloody Worm, and has a Diamond Sigil, but I don't think you really need Diamond Sigil for this. You could also bring leather gloves as well to debuff the Bloody Worm, so, you know, a couple options there. Yeah, summons, I use Ramu, and then I use the new Ramu and Shiva summon too for lightning boost. So yeah, if you don't have like any of these lightning weapons too, you can just bring the lightning materia, that'll work as well. Lucia also has a magic lightning weapon. There's a bunch of options. Sephiroth has one too, so yeah. But this is the setup I'm going with. Something pretty basic, but not extremely overpowered either. So let's get into it. Yeah, if you don't have Magic Lightning either, I mean, you can just probably bring non-elemental too. So like I said, my Bahamut Cloud would wreck this thing by himself. So let's start over here. One of the Airbusters prototypes. So for every battle, I'm going to debuff with Right Blade. And then we can actually break the sigils. I don't even know if you really need sigils for this, because this thing goes so slow, where you can probably just get through it without breaking it. Or needing the sigils, I mean. See what I mean? There we go, sigils are broken, and then now we're just gonna do a bunch of lightning damage. So yeah, pretty straightforward. I feel like this is how most of the battles will go, honestly. Might not be able to make this though. Nope, we got it just in time. So, if Aerith took that hit, or whoever he was targeting, it still wouldn't have killed him. It would have did a decent amount of damage, though, but we're good. I guess you do have to, if you can break the sigil phase quicker, I think it does lower that damage that you take there, so yeah, I actually did forget about that mechanic. Since we're, kind of overpowered already, we'll just play safe and just use defense. Magic jellies. I wish they would add a kind of EX difficulty for these Crisis dungeons, because yeah, for newer or for day one players, or players that were near the beginning like me, yeah, all these have pretty much become a cakewalk nowadays. Our accounts keep getting stronger, and the difficulty of this kind of stays the same. So an EX difficulty would be nice. Plus more crystals and rewards. That would be cool too. Another Airbuster, so pretty much the same strat here. Do this. Oh shit, we're in defense mode. Well, didn't mean to do that. Kinda hurts a little bit. Alright, we're gonna take a big bomber. Kind of hurt a little bit. I'll heal up. Yeah, don't be afraid to use items too. This is not a dungeon ranking event, which are coming back, by the way. So you can use items without really affecting your score that badly. Lots of thundara. I wonder if they'll ever upgrade the regular materia one day, where we can actually get thundara on that instead of being maxed out at thundara. So he's doing another big bomber, but he's gonna be dead. So no problem. Just a lot of debuffing, or no, just a little bit of debuffing, one cast, and a lot of thunder, and that's pretty much it. Alright, let's take some magic defense now. Gonna get all buffed up. Alright, we got this thingy, so yeah, I don't think we need to heal or anything. I'm gonna save the summons for the worm, because the worm's always the big pain in the butt. So this battle, same thing. Debuff, lightning, do it over and over. Save these summons. I'm gonna take a good hit here. Not sure. Seems like he's just kind of standing there. I think he's getting ready to get to his attack phase. Yep, about to attack Tifa. But we'll be fine though. if you do DPS a little bit less than this, you could, you know, make sure you heal up. Maybe get your magic defense up too. Because I don't think any of these enemies, aside from the worm, can be really debuffed when it comes to their physical and magic attack. You have to relook at the symbol enemy info. So we can do... I'll just do lightning potency, take the heal loss. You know, let's get in a little bit more damage, I guess. Alright, so this time we got the whole worm over here, I believe. Yeah. Let's actually, yeah, like I said, don't be afraid to heal. Use some potions here. Yeah, let's go. I could have actually just used her limit break, but whatever. Alright, we're going to debuff with Aerith, and then we're going to pop limit breaks. Yeah, it's all three. Fine. Pretty nice chunk there. Alright, now, same thing again. Oh yeah, he actually did debuff the physical attack there. So yeah, if you can't kill this thing quick enough, use a Omni Strike, or you could use his Type 2-hander, or you could use Debrave to debuff his physical attack before you get hit there. But as you can see, I was really in no danger of taking that hit. So, but just letting y'all know, he can be debuffed when it comes to his physical attack. So there we go. Bloody Worm is dead. We will take the magic attack, I guess. Let's get this one last item up here. I think we have a couple set of ads to fight still. The cool thing about having AoE is dealing with these ads nice and quick. That's fun. I haven't really had any like AoE type builds until recently, until like really Bahamut Clouds, like my first really good one. It's such a nice thing to have. Alright, so I think the last enemy is at the very bottom right. One more set. Going to do a debuff with Aerith. Then do the AoE blast with Tifa. Alright, one guy's dead. Wow. Actually took a decent amount of damage there. Alright, so we're about to go into the Halloween enemy here. So we need to, I'm going to do, you know, let's use some supplements. And then I'll use an elixir on Tifa, because I can get a limit break. Could use a summon charge right here, an Angeal, and yeah, let's use an attack jelly. Why not? Why hold back? Just to show you that I can use items, and you know, it's not really a big deal. There you go. We're all pretty much healed up. Got our summons. Let's do it. So, always start the fight with a nice debuff. Well, Tifa said. No, never mind. Alright. Get the debuff in. Now let's do some lightning damage. Actually, I could just do this. Or I could have just waited for those enemies too. Oh, okay, it still counted. Cool. There we go. Nice chunk of damage from the limit breaks. Now let's just spam lightning. Pretty sure we're going to kill this thing before it gets off its attack. This freezing breath doesn't really do that much damage anyway. I think it does like maybe a 2,000 to 3,000 AoE. So Yeah, not much of a fight. Now, like I said, you know, don't be afraid to use your items and whatnot right before this final battle. Yeah, we'll dock your score a little bit, but if your items help you kill the enemy faster, then it kind of helps you, you know, in the long run. So that's it. That is the Robio Very Hard Crisis Dungeon, 874. That's an easy S+. I think all you need is like, what, like 750 or something like that. So yeah, pretty simple. I think my main team got almost 1 million. It was pretty high. So there you go. You do that, you get a bunch of blue crystals, crisis medals, among other rewards. So yeah, that is Robio Very Hard Crisis Dungeon on FF7 Ever Crisis. I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for watching, and I will see y'all on the next one. Later.